Uh, Pause, just pause for a moment, Virgo. Do not scroll. Do not swipe away. Do not let your mind wander to the next distraction. Because what I am about to reveal to you is going to land like a weight in your chest and leave you seeing everything differently. And I know you have been noticing something. I know you have been picking up on subtle shifts in his behavior, the way he watches you a little too long, the way his jaw tightens when someone else makes you laugh, the way he finds excuses to be near you but then pretends he does not care. And you have been telling yourself you are imagining it, telling yourself you are reading too much into things, telling yourself that he is just being friendly, just being professional, just being himself. But Virgo, I am here to tell you that your intuition is not playing tricks on you. Your intuition is wide awake and it has been screaming at you to pay attention because there is a man in your life, a specific man, and he is a force of nature in his business, disciplined, focused, unshakable. The kind of man who does not let emotions get in the way of his goals. The kind of man who has built an empire through sheer will and determination. The kind of man who is respected and maybe even feared by those who work with him. But when it comes to you, Virgo, all of that discipline, all of that control, all of that iron will, it goes out the window, it evaporates, it crumbles, because around you he is not the same man. Around you he becomes fixated, obsessed, consumed, and he is trying so hard not to show it. He is fighting every single instinct to hide the effect you have on him, but he is failing, Virgo. He is failing miserably, and the signs are everywhere if you know what to look for. And I am going to show you exactly what those signs are. I am going to describe his energy so clearly that you will know without a doubt who I am talking about, and I am going to reveal what is really going on behind that cool, composed, disciplined exterior. So before I dive into this, before I peel back every layer of his carefully constructed mask, I need you to do something with me. I need you to seal this moment. I need you to lock in your energy and tell the universe that you are ready to see the truth. So place your hand on your chest right now. Feel the warmth spreading through your body. Feel the rhythm of your heart. And if you feel a jolt of recognition, if you feel a shiver run down your spine, if you know deep in your bones that this message is for you, then hit that like button with intention, not as a casual tap, but as a seal, as a signature, as a way of telling the universe that you are ready to see what has been hiding in plain sight. And subscribe to this channel because, Virgo, this is where the real truth lives. This is where the masks come off and the hidden things are brought into the light. And then drop a comment, just one word, fixated, because that is exactly what he is. That is the energy he carries when it comes to you. And that word is a mirror. That word is a reflection. That word is you acknowledging what you already know. Okay, Virgo, I am going in now. I am connecting to the source. I am tuning into the frequency of his energy. And what I am seeing is almost overwhelming in its intensity. I see a man, a powerful man, a man who commands rooms when he enters them, a man who makes decisions with cold precision, a man who does not flinch in the face of pressure. And yet, Virgo, when your name comes up, When you walk into the room, when he hears your voice, something happens to him. His composure cracks just a little. His focus wavers. His eyes find you and they cannot look away, and he hates it. He absolutely hates it because he is a man who prides himself on control, on discipline, on never letting his emotions get the better of him. And you are the one thing he cannot control, the one variable that throws off his entire equation, the one person who makes him feel like a teenager with a crush, and he does not know what to do with that. He does not know how to handle it. So he tries to suppress it, he tries to push it down, he tries to pretend that you do not affect him, but the more he tries, the more obvious it becomes. And I am hearing initials, I am hearing sounds, I am hearing a name that starts with a J or an M or an A, maybe James, John, Joshua, Michael, Matthew, Marcus, Andrew, Anthony, Adam. And I know your mind is racing right now. I know you are thinking of someone, and the moment you thought of them, your heart started beating faster, your palms got sweaty, your breath caught in your throat. That is confirmation, Virgo. That is your soul recognizing what I am saying. That is the universe giving you a sign that you are on the right track. So let me pull a card. Let me see what is really going on inside him, what he is feeling, what he is thinking, what he is trying so hard to hide. And oh my God, the King of Swords just appeared. Look at this card. A king sitting on his throne, holding a sword upright, his face cold, his eyes sharp, his posture rigid with control. And this is him, Virgo. This is the mask he wears. This is the man he shows the world. Disciplined, logical, unemotional. But the King of Swords is also a card of restraint, of holding back, of keeping things locked away. And what this card is revealing is that he is holding back so much, he is keeping so much locked away. His feelings for you are like a caged animal, pacing, growling, desperate to be released, but he will not let them out. He will not give them the freedom they crave because he is terrified of what would happen if he did, terrified of losing control, terrified of showing vulnerability, terrified of what you might think of him if he let you see the real man behind the mask. And that is why he is so disciplined in business, Virgo, because business is safe, business is predictable, business is something he can control, but you are none of those things. You are unpredictable, you are magnetic, you are the one thing that makes him forget all his carefully constructed rules. So let me pull another card. Let me see what his jealousy looks like, how it manifests, what triggers it. And okay, the Seven of Cups just appeared. Look at this card. A figure standing before seven cups floating in the clouds, each cup containing something different: a castle, a jewel, a crown, a serpent. And what this card is revealing is that his jealousy is not about other men, not really. It is about the images in his head, the fantasies he has created, the scenarios he has imagined. He sees you talking to someone else, and his mind immediately spins a story. He sees you laughing with someone else, and he imagines you choosing them over him. He sees you giving your attention to anyone else, and he feels a surge of possessiveness that shocks him with its intensity, because in his mind, Virgo, you are already his. You are already the one he wants, the one he dreams about, the one he cannot stop thinking about. And the thought of anyone else having you, anyone else touching you, anyone else making you smile, it drives him insane. It makes him want to step in, to claim you, to make it clear to everyone that you are his and his alone. But he cannot do that. He cannot make that claim because he has no right. He has no claim. He has not even told you how he feels, so he suffers in silence. He watches from a distance. He clenches his jaw and forces himself to look away, but the jealousy is there, burning, festering, growing, and it is only a matter of time before it boils over. So let me pull a third card. Let me see what happens when he finally stops trying to hide it, when the mask finally cracks, and oh my God, the tower just came crashing down. Look at this card, Virgo, a tower being struck by lightning, everything built on lies and false control crumbling to the ground. And what this card is telling me is that there is going to be a moment, a specific moment, when he is going to lose it. He is going to lose control. He is going to let everything out, and it is going to be explosive. It is going to be sudden. It is going to be unexpected. Maybe someone else flirts with you. Maybe you mention another man. Maybe he just reaches a breaking point after holding it in for so long. And when that moment comes, he is going to show you everything, all the fixation, all the jealousy, all the obsession, all the feelings he has been trying so desperately to hide. And it is going to shock you, Virgo. It is going to take your breath away because you have only ever seen the disciplined, controlled version of him. You have never seen the man behind the mask. And when you do, you are going to realize just how deep his feelings for you really are. So let me pull a fourth card. Let me see what you need to do with all of this, how you need to handle him, how you need to navigate this intense energy. And okay, the high priestess just appeared, and this is you, Virgo. This is your power. Look at this card. A woman sitting between two pillars, a veil behind her, a scroll in her hand, and she is the keeper of secrets, the guardian of mysteries. She knows things that others do not. And what this card is telling you is that you need to trust your intuition. You need to trust what you have been sensing. You need to trust that you are not imagining any of this, and you need to be patient. You need to wait. You need to let him come to you, because the high priestess knows that the truth always reveals itself in its own time. And when he finally breaks, when he finally shows you what he has been hiding, you need to be ready. You need to be calm. You need to be centered. You need to receive it without judgment, without fear, without pushing him away, because what he is feeling for you is real, it is powerful, and it is not going anywhere. So I want you to do something for me, Virgo. I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to release any expectation of how this should go. I want you to just observe, just notice, just be present, because the universe is orchestrating something beautiful, something intense, something that is going to change the dynamic between you forever. And when that moment comes, when he finally lets his guard down and shows you the real him, I want you to remember this message. I want you to remember that you were warned, you were prepared, and you were ready. And I want you to see him. Really see him. Not the mask, not the disciplined businessman, not the controlled exterior, but the man underneath, the man who is fixated on you, obsessed with you, jealous over you, the man who has been trying so hard not to show it. And I want you to decide, Virgo. I want you to decide what you want because this is your life. This is your love. This is your choice, and you deserve someone who wants you with this kind of intensity, this kind of passion, this kind of devotion. So go, Virgo, go and be your magnificent self. Go and let him watch, let him want, let him obsess, because you are not responsible for his feelings. You are not responsible for his control. You are only responsible for yourself, for your peace, for your joy, for your path. And that path is leading you somewhere beautiful, somewhere unexpected, somewhere that is going to make all of this waiting, all of this watching, all of this wondering worth it. I love you. I believe in you. And I see the power you carry, the power that makes men like him lose their composure, lose their control, lose their minds just a little bit. And that power is yours. Claim it, own it, and never let anyone make you feel small for being the magnificent woman that you are. The world is watching, Virgo, and so is he, and he is falling apart just a little bit more every single day because he cannot have you, cannot control you, cannot stop thinking about you, and that is his battle, not yours. You just keep shining, keep being you, keep living your life, and let him figure out how to handle the fire that you light in his soul. Because that fire is not going anywhere, and neither are you. You are here, you are powerful, and you are unstoppable. The truth is out now, the energy is clear, and what is meant for you will never pass you by. So go, live, thrive, and let the unexpected unfold in its own perfect time. This is your moment, Virgo, and it is glorious.